Canva can feel a little confusing when you're just starting out. There are so many tools, buttons, and options that it's hard to know where to begin. So in today's video, I'm going to walk you through the basics step by step. This is part one of the series, and I'll show you how to create a simple daily planner using shapes, lines, and text. If you're new to Canva, don't worry. Just follow along with me and you'll be able to recreate this design on your own. Let's get started. There are a few different ways to start a new design in Canva. First, open Canva and click on Create a Design. On the left-hand side, you'll see a variety of ready-made templates that you can choose from. If you prefer to set your own dimensions, scroll down and select Custom Size. Here, you can change the units and enter your specific width and height, then click Create New Design. You can also use the search bar at the top if you're creating something specific, like a YouTube video. Just type it in and select the size you need. For today's tutorial, I'll be using an A4 document in portrait format, so go ahead and select that and follow along with me. If you'd like to add rulers and guides, mine are already turned on, but you can enable them by going to File at the top, then Settings, and selecting Show Rulers and Guides. At the top of your screen, you can also rename your design. Just click on the title and change it to whatever you're creating. This helps you stay organized and keep track of your projects. To add a new page, scroll to the bottom and click Add Page, or you can click the small page icon with the plus sign to insert another page. Now click directly on your design. A small toolbar will appear above it. From here, you can change the background color using the color picker, choose from solid colors, or even apply a gradient. Now let's move on to text. On the left-hand side, click on the big T icon to add text. Then click Add a Heading and enter your text. I'm going to start with Monday. If you've already typed your text but want to change it to uppercase without retyping it, simply click on the two A's in the toolbar at the top. That will automatically convert your text to uppercase. You'll notice a pink line has appeared near the edge of the page. This is a guide that shows your text is too close to the edge and may get cut off when printed. It's a helpful way to make sure you stay within safe margins. If you'd like to turn this on, go to File, then Settings, and click on Show Danger Zone Detection. Now click on your text again. From the top toolbar, you can change the font style and adjust the font size to suit your design or depending on what you're creating. If you're using the same font and size throughout your design, you don't need to retype everything. Simply click on your existing text, then select the duplicate icon. It looks like two small pages with a plus sign. This will create an exact copy of your text, keeping the same font size and formatting. You can then move it into position and just edit the wording instead of changing the style each time. Now let's add some lines. On the left-hand side, click on the Elements tab and search for Line, then click See All. You'll notice there are many different line styles to choose from. Select a line and add it to your page. At the top toolbar, you can change the line styles. For example, you can make it straight, elbowed, or curved. If you'd like to change the color, click on the colored circle and choose a new color. Next to that, you'll see the option to adjust the stroke weight, which controls how thick or thin your line appears. On each end of the line, there are two small dots. You can drag these to make the line longer or shorter. When you click on the line, you'll also see the arrow icon, which allows you to drag and reposition it anywhere on the page. Once you're happy with one line, click on it and duplicate it a few times. They won't automatically be perfectly aligned, so highlight all the lines by dragging over them, then click on the three dots in the top toolbar. Scroll down to Space Evenly and select Tidy Up. This will automatically align your lines neatly. You can then drag the bottom line to adjust the spacing between them and position them exactly where you want. Now click on your text to adjust the position and alignment. In the top toolbar, you can align your text to the left, center, or right, depending on your layout. As you drag your text around the page, you'll notice pink guidelines appearing. These help you align your text properly and keep everything evenly positioned. If you'd like to move your lines, simply highlight all of them and drag them into place. I've already adjusted the spacing between these lines the way I want them, so instead of recreating them, I'll just duplicate and paste a few more for this side to keep everything consistent. Now go back to the Elements tab and add another line. Once it's on your page, you can rotate it using the two rounded arrows at the bottom of the element. Drag the line all the way down to position it where you need it. Then adjust the stroke weight at the top so it matches the rest of your design and keeps everything consistent. Next, I'm going to add some numbers to the schedule section to show the time slots. You can customize this however you like. Either add specific times or leave it blank if you prefer a more flexible layout. Go back to the Elements tab and search for Shapes, then click See All. There are many different shapes you can choose from. I'm going to add a circle. You can resize it by dragging the corners to make it bigger or smaller. Then position it wherever you'd like on your page. At the top toolbar, click on the color option and set the fill to no color so it becomes transparent. Next to that, adjust the border weight so it matches the rest of your design. Once you're happy with it, duplicate the circle and place it where needed. Then repeat the same process for the to-do section. You can also add a notes section if you'd like, using the same steps we've already covered. Once your first page is finished, you can duplicate it to create the rest of the week. Then simply change the day names instead of starting from scratch each time. At the top of each page, you can also rename the page. This is helpful when you download your planner, as it makes it easier to keep track of each page. At the bottom of the screen, click the four-square icon to view all of your pages at once. If the pages aren't in the correct order, you can just drag and rearrange them. Now let's preview the design. If you're happy with everything, click Share, then Download, choose PDF Print, select the CMYK color profile, and click Download. And that's it. You're done. I hope this tutorial made Canva a little easier to use. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more beginner-friendly tutorials. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.